Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Cooking. I am Darren, of course, and today I'm going to do something that I know I have never done on this channel before, but it's really simple, and you can find these pretty much anywhere. You just got to ask your butcher for them. But we're going to cook up Teres Major. If you've never heard of this, you might also hear of it as a chuck tender. This actually comes from the shoulder clod on the chuck part of the beef. And it's hidden in there, and there's a bunch of massive muscles, and they can pull this out for you. And it's really, really good, and it's kind of like a little filet on the chuck side. So I'll be right back, and we'll show you what we're gonna do with this.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
Alrighty guys, so like I said, these are called Teres Major. You can ask your butcher for them, but he'll also call it either a chuck tender, or they might call it something else. Sometimes they don't know, guys. Sometimes these butchers are really clueless because they buy box beef. But these come from Porter Road online, so you can always find them on Porter Road. I'll put a link below to Porter Road and these particular cuts. They actually Porter Road will have a lot of cuts that you can't find at your butcher because they do their own butchering of the animals. As you can see here, this is actually very well marbled. So what these are, like I said, they're very tender, and they're very similar to a filet actually, or a hanger steak, but they are a little bit more flavorful because they're in the chuck section, which gets a little bit more use and gets a little bit more blood pumped to the muscle. But these are very tender. They don't need a whole lot of cooking time. I am going to sous vide these today, guys, but only for about an hour at 130 degrees. And then we're going to take them out and just sear them off real quick. So you're going to treat these like you would a filet mignon or a real tender steak like a hanger steak. And it's super, super easy. And like I said, as you can tell, they're not very big. They're about a half a pound or so each. You can cut them into medallions and cook them that way if you want to, but I'm gonna cook these all whole, just gonna season them up, put them in a vacuum bag, toss them in the sous vide for about an hour, and then we're gonna sear them right off and then serve them just like that. So, Teres Major, guys, let me get these out of the bag, and I'm gonna show you how simple and easy they are, but super flavorful, super, super good. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got these out of their respective little bags. Like I said, as you can see, they really look like a filet, but just smaller. But like I said, about a half a pound each, so they're not really big. You can cut these into little medallions and have like little really tender medallions. You can cut it into stir fry, pretty much do whatever you want. And they're also a lot cheaper than filet mignon. So I'm gonna just use some of my black garlic and coffee seasoning, which is perfect on steaks and beef like this, because it's going to add that really good kick of coffee and umami. If you haven't had my coffee rub, guys, it's right down below. It's probably my favorite on beef because it adds a ton of flavor. It complements the beef flavor, and you're really gonna love it. It doesn't really taste a whole lot like coffee. So if you don't like coffee, you'll still like this seasoning, I guarantee it. Smells like coffee, but when it cooks off, it really just highlights the flavor of the beef for sure. So I'm gonna put a little bit on there. Go ahead and we're gonna bag it up. I'm gonna put all three of these in the same bag since they're relatively small. We got plenty of room in this bag here. They're not going to be stacked on top of each other, so I don't have to worry about that. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and seal this up, and we're going to toss it in the sous vide bath here. It's coming up to temp. I got it. I'm going to be running it at 130 degrees for 1 hour only. All right, guys, it's time to get these in the sous vide. It's up to temp, ready to go. I'll see you guys in about an hour. Guys, it's time to get these out of the bag, and I'm actually gonna use my grill gun today to sear these up and not the grill, because actually the grill gun will sear these up just perfect in a lot shorter time. The grill gun puts out a lot of heat very quickly, and it's going to do a great job getting these seared off, and I won't have to worry about them overheating at all, for sure. It's going to be really, really easy and quick, and I won't have to worry about overcooking. And I don't think I've shown you guys in a long time how you can sear with the grill gun. So like I said, these were at 130 for just about an hour. It's going to be really nice and medium rare. I'm not worried about them getting too done. I'm going to put just a little bit more seasoning on. And I'm going to hit these with just a little bit of spray oil. You can do this or you don't need to. It's up to you. I prefer to do this with mine. I think it gets a better crust with a little bit of that oil on there. You can use just olive oil if you want. Hit this side with just a little bit more seasoning. All right, I'll see you over at the grill, guys, and we'll get these seared up. All right, guys, like I said, I'm going to use my grill gun here to sear these up. The grill gun pumps out a lot of BTUs, guys, so it really only takes less than a minute on each side to get these all seared up with a nice crust. So check out the grill gun at the link below. All right, guys, here we are. We're just going to take this one here and show you just how good this turned out. Nice sear on there from the grill gun. I'm going to cut it right in the middle just so you guys can see. Check that out. How rare that is. Perfectly cooked from end to end. Look at that. And you can tell just by looking at it how tender it is. It's really just like cooking a tenderloin filet. But a little bit more flavorful because it's from a chuck. So good, guys. Check it out. Teres major, chuck tender, whatever you want to call it. I call them delicious. They're amazing. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you check out the Fire and Water Cooking edible creations down below, including the black garlic and coffee seasoning. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And be tuned. Pretty soon I got a new giveaway coming up. We're going to do a giveaway. I got some other properties that we're going to be getting involved in, and I want you guys to win some prizes. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.